All right, welcome back. Um, but yeah, the whole situation on like we're gonna outlaw this thing is always just a long line of like, all right, but how?
But why and how?
Yeah, how and why? And I mean, the whole point of it is like when they say they're banning lollies, they mean they're banning lewd lollies, which is no one's gonna argue with that because like.
Sure.
No one's gonna argue with that because that's inappropriate, but at the same time, it's like it's not actually hurting anyone. Like, nice,
Oh!
nice.
I think that's Ridley, if my memory serves right.
Well, we'll find out. But yeah, my whole thing of that is like
I knew it.
It's like it's not actually hurting anyone. Like, they're not real people.
Yes, they are. Well, it's hurting it because it's encouraging the bad behavior.
It's like, no, it's not, though. See, I hate people that make that argument, because if you say that that's true, then you also are probably the same kind of person that thinks that violent movies and video games also cause people to kill people.
They do.
I know you're fucking with me, but it's like... It's just like, there's so many things proving that is complete bullshit, that it's like, I don't believe you when they say the other things. And this is like... And I've run into people like, I'm not even kidding, I've run into people like this that have been like, where they'll be like, oh, watching porn makes it more likely that you'll rape and murder people. And then I'm just like, in what regards? And they're just like, well, it makes sense that if you watch weird, messed up porn, then you're gonna be more likely to want to do that stuff and more likely to rape and murder people. And I'm just like, alright. With that logic, then, do you think that anyone who plays Call of Duty is very likely to join the army to murder people? Like, that, like, I'm like, I'm literally talking to people. Like, I've literally I've had to have this conversation like 3 times with 3 separate people, all of which are people that don't think video games and movies and music increases the likelihood of people to cause violence and do different acts, yet for some reason, porn does for them. It's like, listen, either they all do or none of them do. You can't cherry pick like that, because then it completely devoids your argument. Like, what are you, stupid? Like, if you want to argue, it's like, if you want to argue to me that they all do that, then alright, you can argue. I mean, you're gonna be wrong, because we have tons of fucking research proving you're wrong. Wow.
He 3 hit me there.
Dude, Akuma killed the
He
shit
3
out
hit
of
me there.
Just like real Akuma. Just like when we actually played Street Fighter. He touches you, and then you die.
I was set that recording that we had, like, what was the game we played? Maybe we'll play that again.
It was King of Fighter. No, it was Fatal Fury.
Fatal Fury.
Yeah, the first Fatal Fury game.
That's the setting that died.
That was
a good recording.
It was a good recording too. You know, it was a good recording because it was one of those ones where it started where we were having fun, and then by the end we were just fucking mad with each other. That's how you know it's a good recording.
Yep. But no, when people need to, you can't be choosy. Like, Chris, the Earth is flat.
Yeah, no, you're right. It's flat.
Like, Chris is like, are we really doing this, man?
Are we really doing this? Are we gonna start this too? I mean, the world is flat. If you look at a map and just like lay it out on a piece of paper. The world is also cylinder shaped if you take that same map and wrap it around the cylinder.
Yep.
So
no, it's flat. But you can't.
But it's flat in a cylinder shape. You know.
Yeah. Can't forget about those wizard people ruling the world too.
All right, no. All right. Listen. We don't joke about the lizard people.
They're real.
100%
They're real.
And they are fucking out there to get us.
I also heard this one. Have you heard this one? There's a cabal of vampires that rule the world.
Yes, I have heard that one.
Not even like... But no, they're not vampires. They're people that drink blood. But they're not vampires.
It's just... Garrett, there's a cabal of vampires that rule the world. Yeah, it's called capitalism. The fuck are you talking about? It's like...
But it's just so funny because it's not vampires that drink blood. No, it's people that drink blood.
I mean, there's
Isn't
a
that
lot.
a vampire?
There's a lot of people that drink blood. I don't think they're vampires, though. I also don't think they rule the world. I think there's just some crazy people that drink blood. It's like... Oh, he had a back shield. I was like, wow, you just forward smashed him and he did nothing. And I was like,
Yeah.
oh, okay, he had a back shield. Never mind. Never mind. But
you can't be picky and choosy
it's
with
like,
your information.
You can't be... Yeah, exactly. Because then it devalues both arguments. It devalues your argument that, like, that this causes that. And then it also devalues your original argument that it doesn't cause this. Because essentially you're being like, oh yeah, well it doesn't make sense for that, but it makes perfect sense for this. And then people sit there and go, how? Like, logically, you question that. It's like, why does it make sense for one case and then not make sense for another case? And then, like... But then, of course, you get, like, you know... The, like, events where it's just like, well, this pedophile had a whole bunch of pedophile material with the lolly stuff, and it's just like, yeah, probably because he's into kids already. And
that's just a medium.
And that's a medium that he can easily obtain. Like, no shit, of course he does. The argument is so stupid. That's like being like... That's the same argument with the fucking serial killer stuff where they're just like, this person went to a thing and killed a bunch of people, and he also owns Call of Duty, and it's just like, yeah, because, like, you can just go and buy it. Like, most people have it. Like,
This person has a thing. That means everybody who has this thing is bad.
Yeah, like, literally, it's the perfect example of correlation does not equal causation. Like, did you know that as ice cream sales increase, crime rates go up?
I did know that.
Yeah, it's like, wow, shit, is that true? Well, we gotta go ban all ice cream now. And it's like, yeah, because that's gonna solve the fucking problem.
Yep.
But, like, there's just tons of stuff like that. Whereas, but that's essentially what I'm getting at, is they're like... And a lot of it comes down to, I blame that fucking... You know that dude? Who,
Yes,
like,
that one dude.
No, he was a serial killer. He, like... I think he was the one who pretended to be a police officer, and he would, like, pull over women on the side of the road and, like...
I know which one you're talking about, don't know his name.
I forget his name. They're making a movie about him. Which is hilarious to me, because that's, like... actually been shown. It's actually been shown that the more you cover killers, the more likely people want to copy them.
Yeah.
So
they have
let's
this thing called copycat killers.
Yeah. So let's make a movie on the serial killer to encourage more people to do it. But whatever. Then maybe they'll get a movie too.
Yeah, copycat killers are a real thing, and people don't really seem to notice or care.
Yeah. Well, it's not even that people don't know. People notice. They just don't care. Yeah, like, people know. Because, like, it happens all the time. It's not even, like, a new thing. Like, they even... Back in the days of Jack the Ripper, there were, like, extra deaths that were found, and they were like, we're not really sure if Jack the Ripper did these, or if people were just doing it to mimic him. Yeah. And, like... Because, like... a few of them. I mean, some of them, they were like, yeah, this is definitely him.
He had a certain way of doing it.
Yeah, but then there were some that they were just like, it was like, this is a little too, like, not as professional. Because he was like...
A professional.
He was like doctor levels of, like, execution, the way he, like, removed organs and shit. Like, it was really professionally done. They were just like, yeah, these aren't as cleanly done as his. So... Yeah, like, it's one of those things where it's like, you get enough people to do it, and then other people are like, yeah, I can fucking do that.
I can do that.
I can do that, too.
I can give it a shot.
I'm gonna get myself some notoriety. I like what he's doing. I like the kid of his jib, and I'm gonna do it, too. Yeah.
The Happy Math
Salesman. Speaking of fucking closet murderers,
100%.
Happy Math Salesman definitely falls under that. But,
Well, Chris, don't worry. I got this.
Hell yeah. Because oh god. Not prepared. Alrighty then. That was pretty good. But I forget where I was originally going with this argument, because I always got sidetracked by sidetracks.
We got sidetracked by sidetracks.
They were all important to my argument. It's just that
I don't remember what it was.
They were just all important to it, but they were very different arguments. That's why. Oh, I remember. That's why I brought this up. He's getting a movie though.
Yeah.
And he's gone on record essentially being like, I did all these crazy murder and rape things because I watched weird, messed up porn. And it's just like, that's not the reason, dude. You know it's not the real reason. Essentially they're like, and I was talking to someone who was just like, but that makes sense. Like, he watched it and then he wanted to go out and do it. And I'm just like, alright. I'm like, alright. Well, you play Halo. Do you want to go into space and kill aliens?
I do.
It's like... it's like not particularly, right? Like, you have no real interest in doing that. Stupid. It's just stupid.
I love it. It's so smart.
My favorite, I love, what's that other one they did that was fucking dumb?
There's a lot.
There's a lot. There's so many stupid arguments. That one just gets me because it easily falls into the same category of like that one. See, the reason that one gets me more than all the other ones though is solely just based off of the fact of like you said that video games aren't causing violence. You said movies are not causing violence. Porn is causing violence though. I want you to reconsider what you said. Think it through very, like, for a long time, and then come back to me and re-answer this question. Because you're not paying attention to your whole statement. It's like, it reminds me of that fucking image that's just like, there are many flat earthers around the world, and then the dude comments under it that's just like, I want you to read that back slowly. Around the world.
I love it.
Yeah, like,
there's a reason certain terms are the way they are.
yeah. They fucking... I don't know if you, you know anything about the Paul brother guys? Jake Paul and the... what's his other name? Jake Paul and...
Maybe?
Something Paul? It's the dude who got in trouble because he filmed a dead body in the Suicide Forest.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
guy.
Logan Paul, that's it.
That guy.
Logan Paul went to a Flat Earther convention to be like, I believe in the Flat Earth. And then, like, it was all a publicity stunt. A couple weeks later, he came back out and he was just like, no, it's the stupidest shit I've ever heard in my life. And I'm like, yeah, I thought so. I'm like, because he's stupid. But he's not that stupid.
He's stupid, but he's not that stupid.
Yeah. I'm like he makes terrible decisions and he's probably a fucking piece of shit. But he's not that dumb. You can tell that this is just a huge political stunt. Like, when the hell did we get the cheerleaders?
Where?
That was like it was up a bit, up. Oh, over one. Yeah, I was like, when the hell did we get that? And then I was like, oh, you know what? I think we did. I do remember when we got that.
I don't remember half the shit we do.
Mm.
Oh, he's so metal.
He's so metal. Oh, so metal.
What the hell? Where's my... Just that.
What are you looking for? Oh, okay.
No, it was, the one that turns me into a giant?
Oh, it's Petey Piranha, dude.
No. Oh, here it is.
Oh,
that's
okay.
why.
Okay, never mind. Derek, you're scaring me. Derek, you're scaring me. I'm supposed to be the one who gets lost in thought.
No, it's...
You're supposed to be the one who pays attention so we can actually make progress. I just like to ramble about things. Wow.
What was going on?
Killed you with a back air. He literally jumped up, back aired you just enough to fall off the platform and killed you outright.
Yeah.
You're way too close to the ledge for that. Yeah. Stage control. I have stage control. That's how I played Zelda in Smash 4. Was literally, I didn't edge guard, I just like used Din's. I just stayed in the center of the stage and then threw Din's fire at people trying to recover.
That's what you have to do.
I was just like, Oh, like, I'm not gonna try and beat you in the air. I'm gonna beat you from the ground and just antagonize the hell out of you. Looks just like Ganon's castle looks different.
Yeah, I'm trying to like move around the stage properly, but like
I don't know where you're going.
I gotta move all the way to the front.
Gotcha. Oh shit. Okay. Boy, I'm trying
Sonic speed.
Now I gotta think of more things to complain about, so I actually have like stuff to talk about for this.
So I have content.
Oh, like most of this game is just like you fight the thing and then you like walk around on the map for a while. So it's most of it's like commentary for this game is like, oh, I know that sprite, or that was a funny thing that happened to you, or I don't know, I gotta think of something stupid to yell about for the next like 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Yes. When we're getting like nothing. They did you ever pay attention to
Play
to She-Ra?
Yeah.
The spin-off of He-Man and the
Warrior
Masters of the
Princess?
Universe? Yeah, She-Ra, the warrior
The
princess.
Princess Warrior?
You ever watch her original show?
A little bit of it, I think.
I remember seeing like an episode or two as a kid, and then like nothing else after that. But they rebooted it.
Oh, yes.
And it has 2 seasons, and people are upset because She-Ra looks too much like a man. And after...
Is it live action?
No, it's,
Oh, wait, the animated?
Yeah, it's the animated.
Oh, no, I know what you're talking about
Yeah.
now, actually.
And they're like, she looks too much like a dude. And then I, like, looked at it, and I went, yeah, she kind of looks a little dudeish. It's like...
Yeah.
It's really just her. It's really just her She-Ra, because I was like, you know, I got bored. I was like, all right, let's see what people are complaining about, and let's see.
The Warrior Princess.
Yeah, let's see like what the hell's up. And most of the arguments are petty and stupid,
Well, welcome
As-
to most things.
as they normally
As
are.
they are.
As it normally is when it comes to rebooting shit. Essentially, and this is one of those fun occasions where the pettiness is 100% from both sides, which is some of my favorite kind of pettiness.
I love it.
Well, essentially, it's just like the fans of the show are just like, She-Ra looks too much like a man, and then the creators of the show are just like, the old designs were too problematic, and it's like, okay, like,
Okay.
how? All right, whatever. And it's like the one that's like She-Ra looks like a man is like, she looks kind of sort of manly, I guess, but it's not that. manly.
Alucard!
Yeah, Alucard, the boy.
boy.
But it's like it's not that like bad or even that like it doesn't like take you out of the show really. It's just kind of like she kind of looks bad design wise. Like she looks too generically like warrior princess kind of look.
But she is a warrior princess.
Well, her original outfit was like she had the skirt and then she had like the top and like she had the crown thing, and then the new design has most of that, but instead of like the skirt, she has like short shorts.
Okay.
But like, you know, the original design was too problematic to have a skirt, but short shorts are fine, I guess. I don't know. But I guess those are less problematic, sure. And then like, but the short shorts have a skirt too, but the skirt doesn't have anything in the front part of the skirt. It's just like side skirts, so it shows off her ass and vag more. So I'm like,
Why?
this is like more problematic than the original design when you really break it down. But it's alright.
I mean, okay.
And then she like, and then she's just got like the generic like super square body instead of like the typical female like hourglass look, which is where most people were like, she kind of looks like a dude, and I kind of agree. She just looks really boxy. Like she looks like a box when you just take her torso. Like
Yep.
they didn't put any like curves like a normal human has. So it's like there's just, and I know people are gonna be like, that's sexist to give women curves. It's not. It's how you look. I'm sorry, but
It's almost like human anatomy works a certain way.
yeah, I mean, guys have fucking curves too. It's just our curves are different looking. They don't go like hourglass shape. They go more like a fucking trapezoid. But it's
Yeah, actually, the term they use.
Yeah, like we literally break off into a trapezoid. This is just I'm literally breaking down how to design characters right now. I'm literally
make
I'm
humans?
like, how to draw humans. Like that's literally what I'm doing right now. We have the broad shoulders and shit. That's why we come out as trapezoids when you draw us. It's like, but so she has like, but the thing that gets me with her is that she has no curves whatsoever. Like they're literally
She just exists.
straight, like, yeah, it's like a straight line. Like she's like a fucking rectangle. Like her upper torso is like a fucking rectangle, and
Fuck
it just
you,
looks.
Avatar.
Yeah, like,
Sorry.
and it just looks kind of bad like that. So like, I kind of get where people are like, she looks like a dude. I'm like, she doesn't look like a dude. She just kind of looks bad. Like she just kind of looks like she's. Like, she looks like she's an in-between, like, dude and female, but not, like, in a transgender way. In a, like, they literally just took, like, the most boxy-looking design they could, and were just like, that's what she looks
That's
like
a
now.
box.
Yeah, like, that's what she looks like now. And I'm like,
Oh no,
Alright.
it's Alucard.
Dracula?
Yeah,
Dracula.
Dracula, Alucard.
Draculara card.
Dracularcar.
Draculara card. Oh, do the thing. Yes! What is a man? But enough talk! Have at thee! Yes! This is
Something I love
the
about
greatest
this fight
game
is
ever.
to actually hit them.
Yeah.
To hit
Oh
them,
yeah, you have to hit
hit
his
the
head. Yeah.
Which I'm like, I like that little fact.
This is a great game.
Oh.
Oh,
There's big balls.
Just like the game. Derek, you just got hit by bats.
You know. Oh god.
this is just as hard as I remember this boss being. Derek, you gotta hit the head.
God, I'm trying.
Derek, you gotta hit the head.
Oh god, I did it! I did it, Chris! Why isn't it ending?
Fool! Dracula's devil form.
We would call him Draculaurus.
Then Dracula released his stand.
I love it. What's his hand's special ability? Filling your pocket with change?
What is it? It's what is your what's his stand's ability? The ability to throw glasses of wine at floors. Infinite supplies.
I've showed you this is basically
Oh yeah, no,
JoJo?
I've watched
Okay.
all of them. This is I love his shit. I love his shit. My favorite,
Great.
dude. My favorite. This is my
This
favorite.
is basically a
by
show
far.
by a guy, I forget his name. But he just
Oh,
basically makes fun of
Jello Mello or something. I think his
so.
name is
Dracula!
Dracula.
Wow, that's a lot.
That was a lot, yeah. Alright, we're gonna have to call it quits for the next part. We'll see you then.
See you then.
Peace.